Estás escuchando Con Calma Podcast with your hosts Alberto, Mike y Carlos. Y ahora se me calman.
Hola mi gente, bienvenido a Con Calma Podcast. I'm your host Mike.
Albertito.
Y Carlitos.
Thanks for joining us here. We are on Zoom again.
Hola, Zoom. Zoom.
Zoom.
Name that manufacturer.
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to sing the song.
Zoom. That's
that's right. Oh, Zoom.
Anywho, but
way to kill the momentum, bud.
Yeah. There you go. See, already started off wrong.
So,
what was that? Zoom. With that broom.
Yeah, just shake your rump.
There you go. I couldn't remember the rest of that song.
So, Berto.
Hola, ¿qué está?
I heard you had a lot of DMs come your way.
Oh,
for the angry mob.
The angry gringo mobs.
Oh yeah, last episode, if you heard, I said that I was gonna try to exclusively date only Latina women because of culture and reasons. That lasted about a week. I started getting the union for the gringas called me and said, no, you can't take that nice skin away from us.
So that you got snatched.
So then people got aggressive, and then one particularly got aggressive. So I'm on lockdown now. So I'm not allowed to talk about Latinas no more.
You're no longer looking for a Latino girl then. Latina girls, sorry.
No, they don't want me.
Well, that didn't last long, eh?
Hey man, that's what happens. They listen.
Hey. I got 2 sets of emails. One said, "You're not leaving the white girls," and then the other said, "Get the fuck out of here." I was like, all right. I go where I'm wanted, man.
So that's
just the end of it.
So
good to know.
So what did that mean after you got those DMs? Did you end up what? You just
I just started taking resumes.
I was going to say you just started just taking resumes and
just taking resumes.
Had
some interviews. We'll see where it goes.
No
fun.
No date yet. No catch.
Cálmate. Oh yeah, always dates.
Yeah. Oh.
I got to join the rest of the family. You know, I can't be the outcast. At least the Canadian family.
The Canadian family.
I was going to say you're now going to join everybody else, man.
No, but one of our cousins who is, I guess, lonely about being one of the few with dating Latinas messaged me and said, "Yes, buddy, yes." And now I got to message him back, or he's going to find out when this gets released. Like, "Oh, no, sorry, buddy, no." So we'll see.
Oh, that's good to know, though. Good to hear, Berto. Berto got snatched by a gringa.
Yep.
And reeled.
I got good credit now, so they all come. When I had bad credit, it was hard. But other than that, we're good.
Yeah, that was the younger Berto.
The younger Berto had 0 credit.
Bad credit Berto. Just living on a special interest. Paying all those 29-32% credit card interest.
I wish. I miss those days.
Jeez.
Yeah. But I got memories that'll make me warm when I'm sleeping in the streets.
With not even a blanket.
Exactly.
You just have one of those newspapers as a blanket, man.
I don't even think I can afford the 25 cents to buy newspapers anymore.
Do they 25 cents?
Do they even make?
I don't even know how much it is.
Do they even have newspapers?
It was so long ago that you bought a newspaper that you fucking still think it's 25 cents.
Yeah, when was the last time you bought a newspaper?
Oh, not me. I never buy a newspaper. I don't think I've ever in my life bought a newspaper.
Exactly. So how would you know how much it costs?
No, but I'm saying 25 cents. Come on, with the inflation and the way the market is.
Hey man, back in the day when I used to take the subway, I used to get the free ones like the Metros.
That's for local newspaper.
For local news, yeah.
That was the first for you to search out which clubs you wanted to go to, which raves. to hit up.
No, that was the other one. That was the one where they had like the sex ads at the back.
Oh my god!
And Carlos knows exactly what I'm talking about because he those in Toronto. Those were everywhere.
I used to call those all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Totally disgusting.
They used to have like actual like ads in the back. Like you can call this number for Jenny from the block. Like, I'm good.
What was that? There was a popular one that always was on the back of that newspaper. That always, it had a commercial, even on the radio, even at Z103.
I was gonna say I only remember the commercial.
Had a commercial.
Yeah.
The commercial one was like on after 11, and it'd be like at the end of a show always.
Yeah, this guy would know because he was always up late watching TV.
That's after 11, channel 39 on basic cable.
He used to watch those Italian porns.
No,
Baby Blue. Was it Baby Blue?
No. It was in English.
Yeah, it was on City Pulse.
Baby Blue. What the hell?
No, it was on channel 39. It was like TVO or something. I don't know.
TVO, that's a children's channel, man.
Is it? I don't know.
I'm telling you, it was the Italian one.
ES or one of those.
What was the commercial?
Oh, it's just the typical where the girl's sitting on the couch with a phone and be like, so, do you want to have
like a sex line
call?
thing.
Yeah. That's why Carlos said he'd always call in.
They were talking about like an actual TV show, like a telenovela or something.
No, it's
like
literally just an infomercial or not even commercial. It's just like an infomercial.
That's hilarious.
That's trying to get people to call. They always had a Toronto number, a toll-free number, and an overseas number.
Oh my god!
And if you dial the overseas one, you might have got a person down the other end from like Bangkok or something.
Berto would know about that.
Me good boy.
Oh my! No, I don't know anything about that.
Berto would know. He got a good boy when he was in Bangkok.
No.
My drink out. Yeah, let's move on. Okay, so before we came on the air, we were actually talking about pet peeves. I have a couple. I don't know if you guys do. Berto, you got one? You actually said one.
Before you even get into that, like you guys first talk about like the Spanish culture a little bit, man. You forget.
No, we always do that. Let's just talk about pet peeves.
Well, my pet peeve does have involved the Spanish culture.
No,
there
wait.
you go.
Okay, talk about a news, something that happened with the Spanish culture. At least people want to know.
What happened this week or last week? Everything seems to be.
Selena.
Everything needs to be. Oh yeah, Selena. 30 years. Selena died. That's kind of depressing, but.
It's not
Como la flor.
And you know the second season of Selena on Netflix came on.
Oh my god, that's still going.
Didn't even know there was a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going, man.
Every time I hear Selena, I just think of the Mexican singer from your birthday.
She's not Mexican.
Only because it's like. Yeah, only because it was like, oh, she wasn't Mexican, but I remember leaving the party, coming back, and she was just blasting Selena. I was like, what the hell?
She did play it. No, she did sing a Selena song, I thought.
Yeah, she did.
The funniest is that Mike kept saying, she's not Mexican, but yeah, her business card said Mexican singer.
Hey, doesn't mean she's Mexican.
She was Mexican.
Well, I don't know.
She's just playing to the crowd.
I thought she was from Paraguay.
She kept saying, wait.
No, that was her agent. I never actually talked to the singer. The singer was busy trying to keep her balance on those shoes.
And follow her around with the iPad.
She was trying to make sure that she didn't fall into the pool with those shoes.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, that actually would have been hilarious.
But I can't think of any other Spanish news that happened. Like everything seemed to be Bad Bunny now. Every Spanish news is Bad Bunny. That's all I know. And we've talked about Bad Bunny enough.
Yeah. So let's move on then.
Thanks, Carlos.
God bless. God bless.
Hey, Carlos, since you interrupted it, how about you start with a pet peeve?
We're going to be here all day.
No kidding.
A pet peeve.
My pet peeve is I don't like being asked about pet peeves.
No, you know what my pet peeve is of the Spanish culture? That my mom, typical Spanish, wakes up early in the morning, starts banging shit around when you're trying to sleep. That's
on Saturday.
On a weekend.
Yeah.
And it's like the biggest pet peeve of mine. That's the biggest pet peeve of mine.
I guess that was a pet peeve.
Actually, I was a pet peeve because I'm on my own. Thank God.
Yeah.
How about you? What's yours? DIRTO.
No, we were talking before. How this came up was because we were talking about like there was a snowstorm here in Toronto a couple times already the last couple of weeks, and I had to shovel the driveway. And my dad thinks because he has a car that's 4x4, he doesn't need to shovel because he can go over anything. So like it would be shoveling. That's my biggest pet peeve. Is like shoveling. And like he'll just get in his truck and just back out and leave. Like,
drive over the snow.
Just drive over the snow, yeah. Or sometimes like if I'm away and I come back and it snowed, it's like all the snow's still there. It's just like you can see the two wheels, the line for the two wheels when it goes in and out.
You know what's funny is that last time we were there, I drive up and I'm going like, what the hell? Like, you guys not shovel?
Yeah, so I hurt my back those couple weeks ago, and so I couldn't shovel, and just no one did it.
You got 3 guys there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like
Bagos.
Hey man, they live downstairs. We don't communicate. Different apartment.
You need to get an intercom.
You need to get a stricter landlord.
Yes, you do.
But that was that's my pet peeve.
How about you, Mikey?
Mine is actually a fucking crazy because a lot of people debate about this one. I don't know if Spanish cultures give a shit, but it's toilet paper. When you put the toilet paper on the roll, do you go over or under? Do you put it over or under? You know how it flows off the roll?
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Oh, let me explain.
Bro, do you make a swan design on it too? Like, fuck, what is this hotel?
No. That's paper towel, man.
Oh,
he probably has like one of those stamps with his initials that he wets and then he puts it after every to make sure that.
Watch, I'm gonna teach you and probably a bunch of listeners a good lesson to right now.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite episode? The one where you talk about toilet paper.
Well, you learned something. This is a very educational episode.
We should do a segment called "Learn from Mike."
Hey, not bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So let me explain. So
that doesn't even make grammatical sense.
Aprender con. Say it again.
Aprender con Michael.
Miguelito.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Take that name out of there. See the beauty of Zoom. Look at your name.
Yeah, I know. He changed my name.
I can't even see it.
Oh, I can't see it either.
What?
It's magic.
I can't see it.
Okay, go with your toilet story.
So scientifically,
here we go.
Yep. Scientifically, when the toilet paper goes over, when you grab it, your hand is not near the wall. If you put the toilet paper under, it's closest to the wall. So when you go touch it, you tell me you only use one strand of toilet paper? No, you got to use multiple, right? So after you already wiped your ass with that sucio hand, you're going to go grab the under toilet paper that's going under. So your hand is now touching toilet paper and sometimes the wall.
You know what I want? I want you to actually video simulating that you're actually taking toilet paper with an under and over, just so that we can see.
I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good.
No, I'm sure people want to see it. They
want to visualize it.
They want to learn from you.
I'll put a video up for you people.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just a YouTube video for step by steps. Y después coge el papel y se hace así con el poto.
No, antes que se limpia la nalga.
Oh, nalga, that's what the other word.
Coja un rollo de papel así.
The nalgas. You know, for the longest time, I would hear reggaeton songs and they would talk about nalgas, and I thought it was like the vagina.
What? What are you?
The longest time since this is when I was younger. I always thought, I'm like, oh yeah, and I would always, my friends would be like, what are they saying? Like, oh, he's talking about pieces, and now I realize he's talking about ass. Sorry, he's talking about vagina.
You never thought of asking your parents?
Yeah, that would be a comfortable conversation when I was like,
why not?
In my teens. Mami, ¿qué es nalga?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not It was nothing wrong with that.
I didn't know that, but I thought it was the vagina. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say things to my mom. That's weird.
Okay.
Or my dad.
The time before technology, because now you can just Google it.
Yeah, and my encyclopedia only went to K, remember? So I didn't know.
That's true.
Oh, that's funny.
We ran out of money. We couldn't get the rest.
Or the guy didn't come. Either or.
No, we changed our address and then just stopped paying. These stupid kids aren't learning anything. I'm not paying for this.
Yeah, I'm stopping the monthly payments.
Yeah, that's it.
So speaking of Google and parents, how about parents using technology nowadays? My parents are just fucked.
They can't use technology.
It's so
No,
funny.
that's not true. They can use technology when it's something for them. Because if you ask any of our parents how to work the fucking satellite box, oh, they're like Bill Gates, man. They know they do this. Oh, this doesn't work. You do this. Can you log into your email? Yo no sé cómo hacer eso.
That's actually true.
Mijo, tú sabes todos mis passwords. I'm like, what? How the hell do I know your passwords? It's like on the 15th password. I try one password. Nope, doesn't work. Password doesn't work. The people on the phones when you called in to get password reset, like knew by name.
You know what's funny? I'll tell you a story. This weekend or yesterday, I took mom and dad out for a bite to a Colombian place.
Yeah.
And just before that, we went to, because they needed to fix their box because it wasn't getting the Spanish channel. So they needed it. It was like an urgent. Yeah. It was life or death, man. So they needed to fix it. So they'd say, okay, let's go. I'll take you and then we'll go for dinner or whatever. I took them to there. The guy says, oh, I can't. The server that you're getting into does not get Spanish channels right now. It's broken. So I need to put you on another server, but I'm only going to put you on another server temporarily for a month. And I'm explaining it to them. And your dad, like Berto said, learned it, no problem.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, we were going somewhere. I can't remember where. I said, Google it. He goes, Google it? What's Google? Yes, Google. Come on, go Google. Come on, go Google.
Or you'd always get, yo no sé cómo usar esa mierda. Like, oh my God.
But it's so funny how like the way that lady explained it was so complicated. I thought he wasn't going to get it, but because it was the Spanish channel and how to get to the Spanish channel, no problem.
So the same way they do that to get to the Spanish channels, like they log in, go to this thing, go into this program, find the thing, is the same way you would use Netflix or those Cray things. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I tried to explain to my parents how to use Netflix a while ago. It was like they didn't understand a single word I was saying. And then I would see them go on the satellite and do everything I just told them, except it's for the satellite. And they knew exactly how to do it. Oh yeah, it's the worst.
You know
my dad is the funniest. So when my dad first set up Facebook for himself, no, you guys are gonna fucking die. So you know how when you first set up, you have to set up with your email and then you put your birthday, your name, and all that stuff, right? So he does that. And then I guess because he thought it was a one-time thing, something happened where it logged him out, so he had to log back in. But you think he's going to remember his password or his login? No, right? So what does he do? Creates another account, right? So now he's creating these multiple accounts. Now you know what I get every probably second month is a new birthday for my dad. So my dad's birthday is now in July, August, June, September. Like
I have that too. I have like my mom. I follow 4 different moms, and they're all spelled differently.
Yep.
So it's Manuela Cordova, then it's like her middle name first, then her first name, then last name, and it's like 5 different spellings. And she doesn't know the password to any of them.
Exactly. They forget their fucking passwords.
As soon as your phone resets, you got to put in your password again as security. They don't remember.
You know who was funny about that keeping the passwords? Abuelito. He had this little black it was literally the size of this. He had all the passwords of everything on it.
Oh my God.
I kept telling him, I said, if you lose this, somebody can just hack into all your bank accounts and everything else. I said, you're crazy.
Hey, they still have those, but they put it on their phones now. They know how to use notes in their phones for randomly, but they don't know how to use anything else. So they have their little notes with all the passwords. So in big letters, it's like Royal Bank password, and then like the password. I'm like, what the fuck? Like you're gonna get robbed one day.
And the phone doesn't have password on it.
Yeah,
lose their phone.
It doesn't have password on it.
It doesn't have password.
You just swipe. You just gotta swipe. I put the password on the pattern the other day on my mom's phone, and literally all you have to do is do like a semi box. That's it. Go up and down. And then I forgot to tell her about it, and then she came like 20 minutes later into my room and was like, "¿Qué me hiciste a mi celular?" I had to like undo it. I'm like, I'm like, Mom, you have like so many important things on this. Like, you lose this phone.
So she couldn't remember that one thing.
She couldn't remember that one thing, no.
Did you even show her? You did.
Yeah, I showed her once I got it, but she's like, no, you no quiero esa mierda. Sácame eso. Like, okay. I just took it off.
Even Mom, I don't think Mom has a password either.
No, she just does like the swipe right across the whole screen.
Yeah. It's swipe. Yeah.
Oh my
God. Oh yeah, parents and technology, man. That's crazy. But it's no different than like myself with my kids and like the lingo that they use. Like it's crazy. These single letter things on text and stuff. It's like, FML, and then there's like a IDK for I don't know, and then it's just a bunch, whatever. It's just like, oh my God, I have to sit there and try to figure it out before I even ask them what it is.
I don't know a lot of them.
You gotta stay with the lingo, man.
I just figured out what no cap means.
No what?
No cap.
Really?
No. Yeah, no cap. It means like I'm not lying, or I'm telling the truth. Like, no lie. I don't even know what that means. No cap. I don't know how that translates. We're sounding so old right now, but
it's just these stupid fucking lingos they come up with.
I remember once trying to date a younger girl. Like I must have been like 28 and she was like 23, something like that. And we were texting and she goes, I said a joke and she responds back, DKM. I'm like, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what that means. She goes, don't kill me. I'm like, why would I kill you? She goes, no, I mean, like, you're making me laugh. Like, don't kill me from laughing. I'm like,
oh my God.
I don't think this is going to work. Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. I don't know. That's probably why I always dated older people. At least I was the younger, cool one in those relationships.
Yeah. Oh, Berto.
Okay, guys, how about we get into the mix here? Berto, was it your turn at this
La
week?
Mescla by DJDIRTO. Yeah, it was my week.
So where'd you go?
I went to my basement.
No, where'd you go with the music, pendejo?
Oh, I got tired of all the reggaeton.
Yeah.
Because you guys were competing for the best reggaeton album of the year or something last couple of weeks.
No, so I picked different than just reggaeton.
It's okay. I picked some reggaeton songs, but I picked remixes. So kind of. But anyways, we went different ways. So I actually dedicate this mix to my mama. So I had her pick some of the songs on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So there's a few oldies in there that I had to kind of remix a little to make it more modern because the originals are really slow.
Yeah.
So anyways, I mixed it up and then so this is half Dirto, half Mama Dirto, La Mescla mix. So here we go.
Okay, Dirto La Mescla, presented by Con Calma Podcast. Dirto.
It's time para La Mescla with DJDIRTO, presented by Con Calma Podcast. Vamos.
Que Dios te dio, pa' que gocen la vida entera. Si Julia lo baila bien, si Matilde lo baila bien, ajútate, Candita. Las mujeres lo bailan bien, 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 las mujeres lo bailan bien. Y al que no le guste, ni modo, hombre, que se dé una mudadita, hombre. Fiesta y mañana toro. Ventura, ¿en qué tú estás? Aquí, tranquilito. Sí. El mundo entero gozando la fiesta de Navidad. El mundo entero gozando la fiesta de Navidad. Se pone el mundo sabroso, la gente está por gozar. Se pone el mundo sabroso, la gente está por gozar. Y cada país con su estilo celebra la Navidad. Cada país con su estilo celebra la Navidad. Y cada pueblo se entiende que hay que se goza más. Y cada pueblo se entiende que hay que se goza más. Y se goza. A mí me gusta aquí. Y a mí. Aquí, a mí me gusta aquí. Sé que en el extranjero la gente son feliz. Sé que en el extranjero la gente son feliz. Pero mira qué vaina, a mí me gusta aquí. Pero mira aventura, a mí me gusta aquí. Y soy feliz. Aquí, a mí me gusta aquí. Y a mí. Aquí, a mí me gusta aquí. Yo sé que por allá gozan con frenesí. Yo sé que por allá gozan con frenesí. Pero mira, Chinito, a mí me gusta aquí. Pero mira qué cosa, y es que a mí me gusta aquí. Te lo aseguro. Aquí, a mí me gusta aquí. Y a mí. Aquí, a mí me gusta aquí. La mejor cerveza. Aquí. Mujeres buenas. Aquí. Lechón asado. Aquí. Coco robado. Aquí. Moro bandules. Aquí. Y rico alisado. Aquí. Y el romo dao. Aquí. Ay, mi madre. Ay, qué lindo está. Cuánto te quiero. Y cuánto te adoro. Y me trae recuerdos. Y felicidad. Ojo. Y que viva, que viva. Y que viva, que viva. Mujeres, agarren su paleta. Con la única banda que toca. Say what? Say what? Okay. Chupa tu paleta, 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 chupa tu paleta. Y esto va para mi pana Bill Clinton, que le gustan toda esa vaina. Y esa. Chupa tu paleta, 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 chupa tu paleta,
lo que me mata. Tu carita de pena, mi dulce amor. Me duele tanto el santo que tú derramas, que se llena de angustia mi corazón. Yo supo lo indecible y tu entristece.
quieras, te llevo pa' mi gueto, pa' que tú veas cómo se baila apretadito y se perrea como Karol Villota. No le hace caso a ningún idiota, camina con estilo y rebota en la nalgota. Yo sé que no está dura, yo sé que está durota, y siempre se botaba cuando le sube la nota. Ella es la number one del top 10, todo lo que sube lo sube en close friends. Siempre dice dame, yo le digo ten, ella dice voy y digo ven y se lo hago rico, rico. Me gusta ese culito apretadito porque está bien rico, rico. Mami, si te lo quita, me lo quito.
Apretadito, apretadito, bailando reggaetón apretadito, 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 baby, no me trates de rayito.
Apretadito, apretadito, bailamos reggaetón apretadito, 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 más bien pegado los dos hermanos.
Bebé, ¿qué fue? Te fuiste muy tragadito, estoy buscándome el lado y sabes que yo errores no repito. Dile tu nueva bebé, que por hombre no compito. Estar tirando que al menos yo te tenía bonito. Verte con la nueva me dolió, pero yo estoy puesta para conmigo. Lo que vivimos se me olvidó, y eso es lo que te tiene ofendido. Que hasta la vida me mejoró, por acá ya no eres bienvenido. Lo que tu novia me tiró, eso no da ni rabia, no me río, yo me río. No tengo tiempo para lo que no aporte, ya cambié mi norte, haciendo dinero como deporte, y no la cuenta los shows, por fin el pasaporte. Estoy madura, dicen los reportes, ahora tú quieres volver, se te nota, no sé, pero me ahí, que yo soy idiota. Se te olvidó que estoy en otra y que te quedó grande la bichota. Bebé, ¿qué fue? Después que muy tragadito, que estoy buscándome el lado, si sabes que yo errores no repito. Dile a tu nueva bebé, que por hombre no compito. Estar tirando que al menos yo te tenía bonito. Shakira, Shakira. Tú te fuiste, yo me puse triple M. Más buena, más dura, más leve. Volver contigo nueve, tú eras la mala suerte, porque ahora las bendiciones me ven y quieres volver, ya lo suponía. Dándole like a la foto mía, y buscando por fuera la comida. Tú diciendo que la monotonía, y ahora quieres volver, ya lo suponía. Dándole like a la foto mía. Eres feliz con tu nueva vida, pero si ella supiera que me busca todavía.
Todo parece estar bien, pero nada es lo que parece. No supe darte mi 100, aunque lo traté muchas veces. Lo intenté pero fracasé, todos mis errores ya los repasé. Y ahora dime cómo duermo si tú no me perteneces. Abuela me lo dijo, el amor no funciona, que menos te espera se va y te traiciona. Te fuiste sin despedirte, como si nunca me quisiste. Te di lo que pedía y no fue suficiente. Tú solo mentías y yo tu fiel creyente. lo puse en descuento. Me pediste el 50 y yo te di 100%. Me pediste un reloj, yo perdiendo mi tiempo. Estaré esperando que tu mensaje llegara. Tengo mi otro culo, pero pensando en tu cara. Quédate con la culpa y también con la ropa cara. Y recuerda que la traición, con traición se paga. Te di lo que tenía y no fue suficiente. Tú solo mentías.
Mira, no. La mentira en el pecho, mujer. Ay, mamá sota, no te guardes la bala. Un tiro en el pecho, mujer. Que no, que no te guardes la bala.
Anda, no te me guardes la bala.
Desenfunda, pero apunta la diana.
Anda, no te me guardes la bala.
Ay, tira, pero tírame a mansalva.
Anda, no te me guardes la bala.
De Santo Domingo me voy pa' La Habana, pa' que me tire directo a la diana. ¡Hey! Gilberto Santa Rosa. Mira, Juan de Dios. Cuídate de un tiro en el pecho, que eso duele. Míralo otra vez. Sigue. Oh.
Anda, no te me guardes la bala.
Dispara de nuevo sin falla.
Anda, no te me guardes la bala.
Y no te olvides que mi pecho es tu diana.
Anda, no te me guardes la bala.
Tómate tu tiempo, yo espero con calma.
No te me guardes la bala.
Cabo en la guardia, siento un tiro.
welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. And beautiful mix, DJDIRTO.
Gracias. Here we go.
Here we go. So what we wanted to try is a segment called, so we actually came up with the segment, and it's going to be called La Critica con Simón Carlitos Vaca. Okay, so
still saying that name's too long.
Yeah, don't text us and DM us and be like, yo, that name is too long. But
¿Te gusta una canción? ¿Tienes una canción favorita? No, dice Simón Vaca.
No, Simón Carlito.
No, dice Simón Carlito Vaca. The other one is like, are you happy? Do you enjoy music? Well, Carlos has something, La Crítica con Simón Carlito Vaca has something to say about that. ¿Qué canción es tu favorita?
You know what's funny is that because the way you say it, it's so fucking...
It's gringo?
It's so Spanglish.
Yeah. That's why it works.
It's not pure Spanish. So
Hola, mi gente.
Shit, so funny.
¿Te gusta Bad Bunny? ¿Te gusta Marc Anthony? ¿Te gusta esa nueva canción de Shakira? No, dice Simón Carlito Vaca. No, I'm just going to say no, dice Simón Vaca.
No, you can't say two different things.
I know. I don't know. I think it's something. That's funny. I'm going to start bringing the artist names instead.
So what we're going to do with it is we're actually, for this one, we're going to just talk about the mix. So it's going to be Carlitos there talking about the mix, like how he always does, but that's just for this week. But from here on out, what we're going to do is we're going to pick the top song on the Billboard charts of Latin music, and we're just going to pick it apart.
By we mean Carlos is going to pick it apart.
I'm going to pick that shit apart.
And I'd be surprised if any of the picking apart is actually about the music. It's going to be like, no me gusta como tiene el pelo esa.
Yeah. Have you seen the video? No me gusta.
Yeah, did you see the video? Did you see the way they move?
Like, why are you always talking about men?
Carlitos, what'd you think of the mix?
Oh my God.
Oh, relax. This guy.
Dirto, you know what? Sometimes, some weekends you amaze me. Some other weekends, weeks, you just disappoint. This week,
you're just bored.
And you know what? I think I'll give you a pass this week because it was you and your mom that picked the song. So I know it was hard for you to kind of the old school that your mom likes with your new stuff. So I'll give you that. I'll give it to you, but.
So which part didn't you like, Carlos?
Oh my God. I can't even pinpoint.
Simón, vamos. Yeah.
No, you were wrong.
11 and 29-30 seconds. Right there. That transition. But that's
not even a transition.
I know that exactly. You're supposed to transition.
No, that's the song. The song is still going at that point.
No.
I played the mix with you. And there was 3 songs that all transition. You didn't even know you thought it was one song.
No, I did, but that's not what I look at. I look at when you
This is why the people are going to love Simón Carlitos Vaca.
One section to a one song to another. When you transition, you can mix 3 songs into one. That's
people are going to love people are going to love this segment because it's going to be crushing their childhood memories. It's like, hey, did you have a favorite song when you were a child? Well, guess what? Here's Carlos.
What? It's not Carlos.
Oh, sorry. Here's Simón Vaca.
Hey, that's still wrong.
I already know what your intro is going to be.
Yeah. Don't spoil it.
Okay.
Give it to
the listeners. Yeah, give it to the people so they can listen. So that's the one segment that we're going to do. And then another segment that we came up with was a segment called Ask the Gringo. So what we're going to do is we have a name roulette of specific gringos that we have picked that we know
in our families.
And we'll pick random ones.
Yeah, I think we could probably put in there a couple of non-family gringos.
Yeah.
And
if they're cool, I don't want to get sued.
No, they'd have to be on board, obviously. Yeah. But for sure, number 1, they have to be a listener. Number 2, they have to be a subscriber. And number 3, we have to kind of know them, not just...
You can't be a pendejo.
Yeah, no pendejos allowed. So what we're gonna do with this segment is we're literally just gonna spin the roulette. We're gonna call them while we're on air, and we're actually gonna ask them a specific question that only they can answer based on how they were raised or their experiences.
It could also be random,
totally different than how we were raised and what we experienced.
And if we get into a heated debate, we need somebody else to chime in.
Then we'll spin the roulette again.
Yeah. Like when you were talking about the food thing earlier.
Oh my God. So this is a story. This is a funny story.
So it gives me like anxiety.
Yeah. So as we all know, growing up, we all actually we didn't have a choice of what we ate at the dinner table. What was made from mom, well, all of our moms, was put on the table and we ate it, whether we liked it, whether we hated it, whether we puked because of it. We had to eat it. And
if you didn't eat it, you either had it the next day,
or you're sitting there, or you're getting beats, or
it's chicken, a game of chicken, basically.
Yeah, which usually you lose to the parents. So I was on my way home today, and I'm just driving, and then I just happened to look over. Well, actually, no, sorry. My son asked me first. He's like, "Dad, what are we having for dinner?" I'm like, I looked at him. I'm like, "What does it matter?" He's like, oh, I just want to know. I go, "But why do you need to know?" I go, "You're going to go home and you're going to eat it, right?" He's like, oh. So he starts typing on his phone, and I'm like, "Are you asking your mother what we're having?" He's like, "Yeah." I go, "Oh, did you not just hear me?" I said, "Why? What does it matter?" He's like, "Dad, I need to prepare myself. You know, like if it's something I don't want to eat, I'll eat it, but I have to prepare myself." I'm like, oh my God. So we were driving with his friend in the back because I picked them up they were playing basketball. So I turned to Noah's friend and I go, "Do you ask your parents what you're having for dinner every night? Do you question what you're having for dinner every night? Do you have to eat what you're having every night?" Mind you, his background is like African. They're from like an African country, right? So the culture is totally different than this household. So that's why I asked him, because I was curious. I'm like, "Do you even attempt it?" He's like, No. We eat what
just
we are getting.
Fucking scared at fucking face.
And that's how he answered it. Yeah, he was scared, man. He answered it. I'm like, okay. And then Noah's like, "Dad, what are you doing? Why are you asking?" He said he eats it, okay? I'm like, okay, but hold on. So then I asked him again, okay, hold on. So have you ever had something you didn't want to eat? He's like, "Yeah." I go, "So what happens?" He goes, "Well, if I don't like it, I don't eat it." I go, "Okay, so if you don't eat it, do you end up eating it by the end of the night, let's say?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "See, Noah, you're fucking spoiled."
And that's the difference between the different cultures, I guess. Like you said before, that even in another episode, you said like they coddle them, they do everything. Like,
oh yeah, man. The gringos, they give their kids options, man. I was just like, how dare you ask? I go, you're gonna go home, you're gonna eat, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I've only ever done that one time, and I got saved by my grandmother back in the day. We stayed at the table for like 3 hours after dinner time, and he had the belt on the table, and it was like you're eating that. And luckily my grandmother was like, "Just leave him alone, and I got out of it. But yeah,
I remember as a kid too, man. They used to like, you had to eat whatever the hell. And
for you, it's probably worse.
Yeah, it was worse for me because you couldn't even leave the table at all, bro. Like you couldn't even. So there was one time I remember like this nasty. I can't remember what it was, but bro, I took that. You remember those old? No, you probably don't remember because you guys were too young. But the chairs, the dining room chairs with the plastic seat cover.
Yeah.
So as a kid, I used to I cut it at the seat. So every time I would eat, I would just shove the shit. Like nothing.
Oh no!
I would just shove it under the chair, like inside the chair cushion.
Oh my god, bro! You were actually
how are you still alive?
Yeah. How did you not get decapitated?
I did it because after when they weren't around the kitchen, I would take it out and I would fucking throw it out.
Oh
my god!
I'm surprised you didn't get a dog when you were young. I feel like he would have been your best friend.
Oh yeah, it would have been. But hey, Spanish people don't get dogs, man.
Or
no,
cats.
Dogs are allowed just outside only.
Yeah, but not inside the house. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Growing up, I remember I did want a cat, and my mom's like, no. El gato es el diablo, especially the black cat. Oh man!
Don't even talk about remember the cat. Remember the cat that you had at your house?
Yeah, but he wasn't black. He was beige.
No,
but he was the devil.
But he was the friggin' devil.
El gato es el diablo.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome,
dude. This cat. So I got it as a baby, and right away problems with it. So we were on our porch, and the freaking cat fell off the porch and broke its fucking arm. So this little kitten with a cast now, and then my mom, she turns always looking at us, be like, "See, te dije, the fucking diablo." It's gonna have pure problems with it.
I don't remember. All I remember is that cat is one time sleeping at your place in Orangeville, and I think Stuart was there too, and I guess he's allergic.
Yeah,
because all of a sudden we went to sleep. It was a night we went up to Boston Pizza or something drinking, and then we got back, passed out, and I remember being woken up to like, "Hey, yo, Nacho, we gotta go." And I remember opening my eyes and just shut eyes, like, "Oh, we gotta go, man. I can't be here anymore." I'm like, "Holy shit, let's go." So we left like at 4 a.m. This guy was dying.
Now you said Nacho. Are you gonna explain that nickname?
No, I'm not gonna ride right by that.
Oh, before the Dirto days, it was the Nacho days.
Well, Dirto was always there. You guys just called me Nacho because of that fucking movie.
No, and you dressed up like in Halloween.
I dressed up because you guys were called me Nacho. I don't know how it started though. I don't remember how it started though. It probably was Stuart though.
Probably.
Yeah. Nacho.
Actually, yeah, it was because he started going Nacho.
It was a good movie.
Oh, that's funny. So yeah, so those are the segments that we're gonna try out. Hopefully they go well. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna try it out next episode. One or the other or both, who knows? We'll see how it goes.
What episode is this? Oh, it's episode 17.
18.
Yo, all I know is our 20th needs to be better than our 10th.
True.
It will be.
Maybe we'll be in Miami.
Oh, wait, that's
no.
soon.
Hey, is the 20th when we're in January, March, April? No. Well,
I mean, it might be during playoffs, and if the Leafs play the Tampa Bay, we might be down there, or I might be.
But it is gonna be Miami. In Miami, bitch.
Okay.
Simon Vaca says no.
Simon Carlito Vaca says no.
Vámonos.
Okay, mi gente, thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Till next time, I'm your host, Miguelito.
Albertico.
Y Simón Carlitos Vaca.
Here we go.
Haha.
Moo. La vaca. Moo.
Why are you doing that like a horse?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think. Anyways.
We out.
Okay, bye.
Vámonos.
A la playa.